anger and Alzheimer's disease. This presentation is to answer the question about why a person with dementia gets angry at a party with grandchildren he loves. First, we must understand Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a disease of the brain, a type of dementia. In this slide, the upper picture shows brain slices. On the left is a normal brain. On the right, a brain with Alzheimer's disease. You can see that there's big spaces in the brain with Alzheimer's disease, showing lots of the brain is missing. The lower picture shows MRI scans of activity in the brain. The left shows normal brain activity, and the far right shows Alzheimer's disease with less activity. So you can see that with these big problems going on in the brain, there would be a lot of symptoms, such as memory loss, difficulty performing tasks, problems with language, disorientation to time and place, poor or decreased judgment, problems with keeping track of things, changes in mood or behaviour, changes in personality, and loss of initiative. So with all these problems, life can be pretty difficult and lead to a lot of different effects. One thing that we should remember about dementia is it can be intermittent. There can be short periods of lucidity when the person with dementia will know what they're talking about and be able to tell you. And you might think, where did that come from? They also have the inability to cope with lots of things at once, which makes party situations very difficult for them. They have problems remembering, the ability to communicate effectively, and loss of control. All of these effects lead to frustration and anger. So how does a person with dementia cope, and how does the carer cope? We need to remember that the person with dementia is still a person with needs like you or I. They still hunger, they need comfort, social interaction, exercise, rest and understanding. Routine is very helpful to the person with dementia, and getting out of their routine can be very discomforting for them. Be aware of their difficulties and try and see things from their perspective. They might be in the middle of a party and they might forget who all the people are. They might forget they had children, much less had grandchildren, and might be wondering who all those little kids are coming to say hello. And they won't be able to explain to you what's wrong. So the key is not to do too much at once. A party is very overwhelming and there's too much going on at once. So give them some space of time. If you have to have a large party, perhaps have the kids in a separate play area so that the person with dementia has a more quiet area to sit. Or have a retreat area for the person with dementia so that they can go to when they're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Another alternative is to spread activities over the weekend. So have small groups of people come and visit the person with dementia in their home in a familiar environment. This is much easier for the person with dementia to cope with, especially if they're giving rest periods in between the visits so that they can recuperate. The other thing is to get support. Caring is very difficult, and caring with a person with dementia is even more difficult. It requires a different mindset and as much education as possible about dementia and as much support as you can get. You can get support from Alzheimer's Australia, support groups, CareLink, and there is also a Dementia Behaviour Management Advisory Service. The phone number is on the slide and you can ring them to get information about how to deal with any particular behaviour that the person with dementia might have.
Created using Powtoon.